Tonight on VHS, it's a dream-themed episode. We're watching Weird Al's Brain, Golden Dreams, Dream Bunny, and more. Isn't that right, Tom? Tom's having a dream of his own. I wonder what it is.
Strong Wiggles vibes from that.
Searching for me. Oh, yes. I can feel my creation. I'm getting your message.
This is nice, but we're just a bowl of milk.
Drop into our televoid and watch as we all get annoyed with videos found from the past and references that sure don't last. Watch most things we would avoid, see old ass stuff that's been destroyed. What's the worst that can go wrong? All we do is watch a lot. Celebrities at the sky don't fire, safety in your home, a bunny haunting in your dreams, an octopus who's smoking weed, Michael Eisner, Danny Kaye, Ernest Furries being gay, Disney parks, Winnie the Pooh, Tweedledee, Charlotte's Girls, what's the worst that can
Hi there, and
back,
welcome to the universe of energy. How you doing? Don't answer. I don't remember how the rest of that goes. I used to have that whole thing memorized. Welcome, everyone. It's VHS, the void of horrible stuff, where we watch and riff along to ridiculous, retro, old video content, TV specials, episodes of things, and apparently now 3D movies. So, well, no, that's
This
we've
ain't
done
our
that
first
before, too.
rodeo with 3D.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
don't remind me.
Short films? Whoa! Somebody said what was so funny during the intro.
Oh no!
Could they hear us?
Uh-oh.
I don't think we said anything. It was terrible, but like, why did you know we were on
I'm sorry. I was just taken by surprise that Tom was dreaming of the Star Wars holiday special.
I was the only one unmuted during
He
the
was-
intro. Hi!
He
I
was
should probably be a lot less loud than
dreaming of
everybody else right now. Sorry
Diane
about that.
Carroll in the Star Wars holiday special, not the
And
special.
if
itself.
in case you didn't hear me, I said still better than the sequels.
There you go.
I'd rather rewatch the holiday special than any of those new movies. But I'm a freaking
I'll watch.
weirdo, so-
I'll watch the best scenes out of The Last Jedi. I'll have a meal during Canto Bite. I'll step away from the TV.
You missed. You
then-
have a bite during
I have a
Canto
meal.
Bite. Oh my gosh! It's just sitting right there.
and and then I will. I'm going to skip the crate. I'm just going to pretend it ends when Kylo Ren reaches his hand out, and I'm going to be like, "Wow, what a good movie!"
that's the end of the movie right there. You
I'm-
really could cut it there and start the next one immediately.
That would have been so intriguing and wonderful. But anyways, we're not. Let's not be.
we're not here to talk about Star Wars.
No, we're not. That movie came out like 10 years ago.
We're here to talk about our Dreamcast for the Legend of Zelda film.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that just got announced. didn't
Zelda
it?
wasn't on the Dreamcast, Tyler.
Look
I
at
don't
you
know what
talking.
you're talking
Look
about.
at Tyler playing the algorithm
Well,
by talking
It's
about
because
trending
Universal, Epic Universe is opening soon, and they're like, well, no one gives a shit about Donkey Kong. Let's announce a Zelda thing, and then by the time that movie comes out, we'll tell them that we're breaking ground on the expansion to the theme park, and you'll just keep seeing IP all over the place.
Your elaborate
please!
scheme
Sorry,
to
we
make
all
it
know
seem
what
like
the first. We all know what the first expansion is going to be. It's going to be the Dark Universe, where they finally bring in the true heroes of the Universal Monster Saga, Abbott and Costello.
Hey!
I would actually be
Who?
That would be amazing. Oh my gosh. Like
Where's
just
our big
in like the
number?
same
Who?
style as like the Beetlejuice shows.
Yes.
Like that would be so good.
I would love to see Abbott and Costello at Universal.
The one I'm looking forward
but-
to is the Invisible Man meet and greet. I know they're going to have some wild way of pulling it off.
Puppets.
What do we have here?
Oh, I recognize
That's
that. Hey!
That's
Hi.
Hey, welcome.
How you doing? First time chat. That's awesome. Welcome to the nonsense.
Oh.
Well, we should introduce ourselves. We haven't even done that bit yet. And I'm
yeah.
sorry. I usually lead. I'm supposed to be the one putting us like.
I thought you were going to
In
do
that.
that when you were talking about the Star Wars sequels.
Nope.
That's what I was waiting on.
I'm going to say who I want to be cast as in the Zelda movie. I'm sexy goat King Raru, Tyler Man.
I'm dark. Hang on.
No, wait. Tubbs is the goat.
Tubbs is the
Tubbs
goat.
is King Raru. I'd be a
never let you forget
beetle.
I'm one of those mini bosses that's kind of cool in design, but you forget about.
I'm one of the Koroks that you find hiding underneath some random thing, Ben.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to say our name.
Yeah.
It's fine. We had the intro.
And
Oh no,
he's
did Matthew
frozen.
freeze?
Oh no!
Baby!
Wow, this is what a series of events today is. All right.
In the meantime, Patrick said, "Hey, have a great show. I'm watching Teen Beach Movie with my kid. Just wanted to drop by and say hello. If you're still going after bedtime, I'll pop back in." And then he followed us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why isn't the GIF playing? I see the
don't
title,
know.
but the GIF isn't playing. Weird.
I heard it.
That is our friend Patrick Hackett from the other place, and now he's here. That's great.
This is the other.
The Purgatorio.
Watching Teen Beach Movie, the first one, which is a legitimately funny concept and movie.
I think Wayne made me watch that.
Yes, he did. Some actual good songs. Anyways, I guess we'll wait for Matthew to come back.
Yeah.
If you didn't actually know, Nintendo did actually announce that the release date for the live-action Legend of Zelda film being directed by the guy who did the Rise of the Fall of the Planet of the Apes and the Hunger Games movies. I think his name is Wes Ball.
No.
Like, it's a funny name.
It's going to be a dark fantasy movie. And it's going to be blue and orange. It's always blue and orange. All the boring movies are always just blue and orange.
Hey, at least it's not gray and brown anymore, because that was a thing.
That was a thing.
Shigeru Miyamoto is the lead producer and said he's going to be involved with all of the story stuff, which good they should be. And then he said the director was like, if you have any doubt about like whether it's going to be appropriate or whatever, look at how the Mario movie was made.
I just had an image of Shigeru Miyamoto just at his board meeting playing Mario on his phone. Does money go up? Yes. All right.
I can't imagine it's going to be like a snarky improv type.
No,
comedy.
I think the smart thing to do would be to make it like kind of Lord of the Rings style.
Hey, there
Hey,
I'm
he's
Matthew
back.
Silverman! I needed a build-up.
the aristocrat.
I don't think anyone else knows that except for you and me.
Oh, that was great. So
Anyways,
what are we
that's
watching
all-
tonight? Now that we have our guide through
We
this
have a
mess.
fourth member. No, a fifth member. We have a fifth member. We always
Oh, we
forget
always
about it.
do it. We always do this, Tandem. I'm so sorry.
Yes, live from, or not live. I guess he's here. He's in the video store. We're on the TV.
He's as live as we are, but yes.
Currently
Straight-
escaped from Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Thank you. And wearing a collar on his neck so we can understand him through human speech. It's Tubbs the Goat. Tubbs, hi. Do you want to say hi to
goat of
everybody?
goat. What's up, Dubs?
So what is the first thing we're watching tonight? Because like,
I believe we're watching Dream Bunny to start.
oh, okay.
So there's a
I've
Dream
been
Bunny
looking forward to
video?
this one.
I thought the only way to see the Dream Bunny was the old-fashioned way. Peyote!
No, Tubbs. Stop feeding him things.
His name is Jaquise the Cat, and he got a rabbit thrown at his face.
That sounds real.
Oh.
Today is good, and I said Tubbs. Yes, he's here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Anyways.
Dubs.
I was looking
Also
through our
there.
video repository, and I noticed we had 4 dream-themed titles. We have Dream Bunny. We have Golden Dreams from Disney's California Adventure, a short film about the founding of California. We have Sea Dreams, Do you see dreams?
At least they didn't call it wet dreams.
I think it was from Marine Worlds. Who found this? Matthew found this, right?
Yes, I did. I have to go find what I said about it.
We'll talk about it when we get there more, I guess.
Yes. I think maybe the less said about it right now, the better.
Great!
And Weird Al had a 3D movie called Al's Brain, which feels
At
like
the
an
California
Epcot
State Fair.
film.
Yeah.
So that'll be...
So it's like
we
also
realized,
not only dreams, but also half California themed.
I guess so.
California dreaming. There we go.
Yeah.
We are starting with the trippiest shit up front, and then we're going to get more lucid as we get towards the end of the videos.
I would have gone the other way around, but all right.
we want to end on we want to end on something that's been reasonably written well, so we're ending with the Weird Al video. Anyways, I have a lot of information about Dream Bunny that I'll share when we finish it.
Well, when they start talking and we get bored and we need something to go over
Correct.
it.
Oh
Let's
boy, this
start,
is one of those.
Shall we?
Let's dive
Okay.
in.
It sure is. I mean, I could probably start it now. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no! We're fucked!
Well, we're promoting it, I guess.
Dream Bunny
Oh, that's
Oh,
super
thank you.
you.
So
Yes.
quiet.
in Dreamland.
Yeah.
Okay, so this lady came up with the songs, she made the costume,
So,
she wrote the
Close
screenplay.
your eyes now.
What?
And let's go to Dreamland.
Did you ever
Wait,
watch
did they
this whole
sing
thing?
on
I
Christmas
never watched the whole
morning?
thing.
Oh,
Is this a Christmas video?
Oh,
No.
this is-
I think it is worth mentioning the reason we were
Oh
watching
my
this
God,
is
that
we're
doll in the
rooting
why aren't they
corner.
talking?
Hello, boys and girls.
I'm pretty
My
sure
name is
talking,
that
but
was
she was
the
muted.
Yeah,
Also
I thought she was on
known
mute.
as Auntie Anna. I have shared my story with many boys and girls, and now I want to share this wonderful
dolls!
story with you.
Yeah, the doll in the back.
And it's filled with lots of surprises. So,
Oh, no.
close your eyes now.
We're going to sleep on the
and
floor? What is
let's
this?
Go to
Just
Dreamland.
black out on the floor while I guide you through your trip.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is
It's a small
Dreamland.
world.
Nikki, we're in Dreamland.
Are we sure this isn't
It's
Balloon
so
Land?
Beautiful.
It's so... Oh, God, no.
The floor!
It's
Don't
so
shoot the
echoey.
floor!
Why do they have matching
Kids,
pajamas?
I hear someone
Hey, what's-
talking about me.
Hey, what's up? It's me,
no,
Dream
not,
Buddy.
Not the mimes. Not the
Where
mimes.
did you come from?
many,
Oh, the
many
boom-
years
the boom
ago,
mic!
Michael, during a time that was very frightening for children.
It's scary now.
Remember, we're seeing what a
Yeah,
VHS
no
over the
kidding.
can.
Dream Bunny.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get a little scared.
Everything is very
Is
scary.
that silly or what?
Absolutely
Yes!
not. Nikki?
Absolutely,
exactly what are you
cut.
afraid of?
Wow.
It sounds like
Sometimes
Terrence
when I'm alone in my
McKenna.
room at night, I get a little afraid. You know.
That is the biggest
because
pom
it's
pom.
dark
It's
and
weighing his head
nobody's
down.
there.
Yeah.
You too?
It's not natural to
invented,
treat them like that.
The
It's
world is
really
the same
bad
in
for
the
their
darkest night
spine.
as the light of day. But when I was a little bunny,
Who invented
I had a
these
nightlight
like
in my
sleep
room.
hats?
And it really
like, where did
helped.
that come from?
It's
I think it was
perfectly
just a
all right
warp
to be
thing
afraid,
back in the
however.
day.
But
We
why
all
is it
need
so
a place that's
long?
safe. Dreamland is that place.
I don't know.
And you can learn to dance,
Maybe one size
sing,
fits all type
read,
thing.
and have
Like
lots
it's
of
just a
fun
big
all at
cone
the
and then
same
you roll
time.
it up to how
Then when you
big you
return
need it to be to
daytime,
fit around your head.
You'll be able to remember
Why
everything
won't he
you
look
learned
at
in
them?
Dreamland.
Hey, Michael.
He just keeps staring at the ceiling.
I mean, at least they bothered to have an animated
You see,
jaw.
Daytimeville is where you spend all of your time when you're not here
Wait,
in
there wasn't that
Dreamland.
many kids at the
It's
beginning.
the time
I-
you spend
Did
at
they
Yeah.
come
Pop
together
school
from multiple
with your friends.
spaces?
You know.
I can't
daytime.
stand the utter
Paul,
silence and
you
the
get
people
it?
standing
Oh,
back there frozen in
yeah.
place. There's something so unsettling
Yeah,
about it.
right.
A little
You
bit of
fucking
music.
idiot!
How did we first get to Dreamland?
Well, let me tell you all about the night before little Anna
Wait, are we having a story in a story?
discovered me
Is
in the
this
snow on her
Inception?
doorstep.
We're getting
The sky was
lore
dark.
about
There was a
how
brilliant
that
rainbow,
grandma
thousands of stars,
came up with
even a
Dreamland.
huge crescent moon. That was the beginning. Dreamland.
So this is like a
big
psychonaut
crescent moon.
All
situation.
over
They're
the
in
world
her
appeared in
dream.
Dreamland, laughing, singing,
If-
and learning
Dreamland
about
doesn't
all the
belong to
good
everybody.
things in life.
Dream Bunny, I remember when I was about 4 years old.
No, stop
It
touching.
was a
My
sad time.
parents died in a dog crash.
I was unhappy and wanted to be in a very safe place. One night, before I fell asleep, I remember looking out my window. What happened, Jessica? Tell us what happened.
Bitch, shut up!
Wouldn't interrupt. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She interrupted to
Tell me
ask
that.
what she's
But
talking
both
about.
all at
Yeah.
the same time. I also saw
This
a
looks like a
huge
low-rent
and it
Canadian
looked like it
TV
was smiling
show.
down
I
at me.
mean,
Remember,
yeah.
it was only
Yeah.
four at the time.
This feels.
I don't know
feels
where
like
it
some
was
The
filmed.
next
CanCon.
morning, the cutest
Listen, I'm
maybe
just
probably can't California.
a bunny, and he was wearing a nightcap. I thought Mommy had put him on my bed
First and
to
foremost,
cheer
thank
me
you to
up.
r/Brutal Moose.
Whenever I felt
Oh.
sad, I just
Oh,
went to my
yeah,
dream
this
buddy
is
and I'm happy.
California. We got
I
3
couldn't have said it
California
any
movies.
better myself. Dreamland is that very special place you can go when you're sad.
It's so
or
weird to
you're
me to
afraid,
have Dream
or
Buddy's
you
voice
need
just be like
someone
a
to talk
normal
to.
guy.
You see,
Yeah.
when you
That's not trying to.
Well,
and talk about any sad
should he be
experience
like,
that you may
when
have,
you're in
they just sort of
Dreamland, you
fade
can
away.
do almost
I know it's
anything.
sad with
I mean,
Daddy.
it'd be better
But
than
he
no
loves you,
choice at all.
Even if he can't be with
Wreck-It Ralph?
Thanks.
Well,
I feel a little
I'm still
better now.
uncertain about
Cool.
Dream Bunny's
Dream Bunny,
purpose.
you're the
Is he
best.
like?
Thank you,
Is he like your inner
Here in
therapist?
Dreamland, we try to think positive.
The person who
encouraging thoughts.
directed this
And
also
as Jessica
directed
said,
Dexter,
when you return to
Homefront, and
Daydameville,
Scrubs.
You take all those good thoughts back with you.
Well,
I gotta try
Here's
this
her
stuff at
IMDb
home.
page.
See ya.
Linda Rockstro.
I'm just piecing out of the video.
I'm glad you got better work.
Fun in Dreamland.
Arliss.
Now we know how to
Dexter.
do anything and do the best at everything
Oh
we do.
man, that's so
I'm pretty sure
echoey.
Dream
Let's
Bunny
start having
plays
fun
guitar
right
with
now
Bruce
by singing the
Springsteen.
Dream Bunny song.
You know the Dream Bunny song, Nikki?
Filming
Dream
location
Bunny.
currently
You're the
unknown.
boss, you know,
It was
right?
somewhere near
Remember,
California,
in
around
Dreamland, you
95
can
to
do
96.
anything. Just start singing, and the words will come.
I don't like that. I mean, that's the rules in a musical, I guess. Is that like
We can do
you just
everything.
know how to
So the
sing?
Cure to Bad Dreams is
And
musicals?
this is the reason why. I'm not an ordinary rabbit.
Oh my God.
Let's keep it
In fact, we're
Don't
not
speak
sure
like
you're a rabbit.
Rabbit.
making you happy is
I'm not an ordinary rabbit, and don't blab it. I love that rhyme.
Hate it.
It's horrible.
Hate it.
Are we just not going to talk about the doll people in the background?
No, we're not.
I think they mention it.
They all have stories, I think.
Is there less of them than there was?
They're being taken into the darkness.
What are they doing with their hands?
Dream Bunny, no, I'm not using sand. Dream Bunny, make your dreams sunny.
Everyone pick a thing to do with your hand.
Notes come alive and take you
I'm
too
doing
far.
it, but I don't think we can show it on
I've got
camera.
all.
Yeah.
Ain't I
Ghosts
a
come alive?
wonder?
No.
No, I think he said go
One more
Dream Bunny, hop into
Teen
Dreamland.
Beach movie.
Dream Bunny, as I hop into bed. Dream Bunny, take me to Dreamland.
So this is just to sell a plush, right?
I mean, probably. So she, the person who wrote it had a book called Dream Bunny, which was published in 2009, 13 years after this was made. It's not, he had this idea first and then made the book.
Wait a second. This is all about dreams, nightmares, and fantasies. Does Dream Bunny know Remless are?
Dream Bunny's the guy in the bathtub from the Wow Wow.
That's where I want.
Video.
That's where I
Oh.
want.
Commercial.
Yes, I have told my
Where
story
did that
to
kid
many
come from?
children, just like
Older.
you.
It's the
And
kid
it is
from
a
the
great
last thing we
pleasure
watched, taken off the
knowing
mom's
that I
shirt.
Princess Leia, look at her hair.
Dreamland. Oh, everybody loves Dream
Kid doesn't
Bunny
want to be there.
and all
Yeah.
the toys like these that I have
Hate it.
here.
Oh, hate
They
it.
come to life just like Dream
Eloise
Bunny
No,
Cole.
does.
thank you.
Oh,
When
yeah.
children like
Clown
you
Pope.
All
go
of
to
her-
Dreamland to talk
And we're
with
trying
them.
to avoid the
Let's see
nightmares?
what the boys
Oh.
and girls are up to now.
Whoa!
Apparently we
Whoa.
just immediately transition between the dream world and the living world.
This is great. Did you
Good lord, Freddy Krueger follows the rules better than this.
So the toys come with you into Dream World so you can talk and play with your toys.
Yes.
Landed like a feather. Man, jumping from one god to the next. Dreamland rules.
What?
It's great here, but I'm
Don't look at the
really afraid to
camera.
go back to daytime though. You see, there are these two boys at school who are always teasing me, and I don't know what to do. comes Dream Bunny. Let's ask him.
Sleep forever.
Yes, right?
I'm glad everyone's having a good
Edit
time.
a little bit of
It's the
music
best.
in. Or just
Dream
play
Bunny,
it
I really
quietly.
need your help. You see,
It would do
Sounds
so much to
like
help your
I'm excited.
they're
atmosphere.
always teasing me, and I don't know what to do.
They probably like you and just don't know how to show it.
Today's the day.
No, that's not what
Give them
bullies
that
do.
big
This
winning
girl's
smile of yours
anxiety.
And ask them not to tease you.
From chat, everyone has weird
Just
hats.
watch
Are we
it.
sure young Wes
Okay,
Anderson
I'll
didn't
try that
direct
when I
this?
get back to daytime.
Anytime
No,
you're
this is
bothered
way
by
too
something,
commercial
you
for
can
Wes.
always
Look at his lopsided
see it's
head.
helpful when you talk to someone.
Oh,
No,
Parents,
I
your
just-
parents,
The left side of his
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
teacher, or anyone you can trust.
my first fursuit.
Can I go play with Falcon?
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know about you.
I can't wait
but
to
I'm
see
going back
Dream
in that
Bunny
rainbow
Portal
stuff.
Equinox.
I bet that'll be fun.
I could make a Dream Bunny suit be
Hey
weird.
Jessica, I'll go with you. What about you, Keanu? Wanna go? Sure. Tiffany, do you wanna
Wanna go to
come?
that-
Wait, Keanu's here?
I wish.
Oh,
Tiffany, this is dreamland. Not only can we have fun, but we can learn so
I thought
much.
this was the
As we
Matrix.
say in Hawaii,
Mother, when am I
dreamland
gonna
is
get
no
to
better.
be on my own?
I guess I'm just not up to it right now. Let's go, Keanu. I can't wait.
Why
he
did
did
you
like his
inject Hawaiian culture?
I'm on my
What?
way.
He said something about Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
He's from Hawaii.
Come along.
Yeah,
with
He's
your mind.
from all over the United States or the world or something.
Tiffany,
Is Hawaii
why
in the
such a
United
glum face?
Hawaii
Oh,
is one of
Dream Bunny, when
the
I'm
state.
in dreamland,
Yes, it's one of the
I have
states.
lots of hopes and dreams, but when I go back to daytime,
I think I could be wrong. It might be its own sovereign nation.
What's he doing back there?
Would you like to share your hopes and dreams with me?
Are they all picking a toy to
That would
take
be
with
kind
them?
of embarrassing.
Maybe we shut up and
Let's
listen.
see.
I'm not
I
gonna
bet
share my
I
hopes
already
and
know.
dreams with a
But I'll tell
bunny.
you.
After all, you are in dreamland. Let me guess. You would like to be a songwriter, perhaps a singer
That was
and a
my first
songwriter.
move.
Dream Bunny, you're absolutely right. My biggest
Dream Bunny
dream
was
has always
actually
been to write and sing my
what
own
they did was they
song.
took an old Godzilla
Tiffany,
suit and they
don't ever
stripped
be
it
afraid
down,
to share your
and then they put
see,
Bunny
everyone
Dream
has
Bunny over top of it.
Toys
Yeah.
here in Dreamland.
The toys have
That was the
hopes and
worst
dreams?
Godzilla song.
Why, of course. Ours are always here
That was
for
Manila.
us. Just
That was
remember to take
Mini-Zilla.
yours back to Daytimeville. Ballet doll, what are your hopes and dreams?
What?
What?
Ballet
Huh?
doll.
This is the worst.
I'm watching this from the
the worst.
beginning and I still don't know what's going on.
Hopes and dreams, my legs wait.
Are all these hopes and dreams related to musical numbers? Because something tells me they are.
And here my toes don't ache. Guess we'll always
I thought you were dealing with your boys.
Yeah, what the?
The clown!
I do not think if we were paying close attention, this would make any more sense.
Closed captions just say you're on your own.
And on this stage, Jesus was born.
Yeah, this gives
big-
very
yeah,
strong,
yeah.
like, nativity
Nativity.
vibes.
Yeah. Big local nativity pageant.
Yeah, this feels like community theater.
Hopes and dreams.
Fun fact, I was rehearsing for the show last night, and in the theater next, like, we were in the rehearsal room, in the theater they were doing Finding Nemo the Musical Junior, like the one from Animal Kingdom.
Okay, one sec. She can actually sing. Like, points.
Yeah, she's the only one. Everyone else.
I just wish she wasn't wearing a pair of baggy underwear on her head.
Yeah, it does look like Nanny's knickers.
Pokeroo is short.
I don't know what Pokeroo is.
Oh yeah.
It's a Canadian word.
You have to edit it and make the Pokeroo. You know they found a Pokeroo
Okay, I
master
think
here.
the bear might be creepier than the clown. Like, that bear's having way too much fun with this.
Eats the kid.
See,
Whoa!
even if this was
Tiffany
well
will take
produced,
her hopes and dreams
I don't think
back to Daytimeville.
Oh,
The
that's what
magic
this
of
reminds me
Dreamland
of. This is
wonderful.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. We got the
Dream
criminologist
Bunny
telling us
makes it
everything
all
that's happening.
possible. Now, let's
They're all gone now.
The last
That Dream Bunny is
dinner
better
of the
made than the
the
Dream
young
Bunny.
man
man.
has in store for us.
Should we all wear underwear on our heads when we come back?
No.
And crawling on the planet space. The that's called
Ned's be talking to
Dream
his
Bunny
cool
is
survival
real.
guide.
He's not just a stuffed toy I sleep with.
What are we meaning he's real. This boy's been real the whole time.
Wow, I've never seen so many brilliant colors. It's hard to believe they're real.
This is Dreamland.
What?
And everything you see is quite
The
real.
blue of that concrete wall.
Sorry,
The
who
blue
is this
of-
child wrapped in...
Right.
Back there, who's that
Dreamland
Steven
is
Universe looking
wonderful.
motherfucker?
This world.
Dreamland is a place
No,
you
with
have
no, with
fun
the star
while
on the
learning about
forehead.
all
No.
the good things that life has to offer you.
Hang
Then
on, you'll
when
see
you
what I
return
mean.
I
to
know.
Daytimeville, that's daytime.
Got like an
home.
anglerfish thing.
You
in
can
the
tell
front of
all
her
your
head.
friends.
Oh, the of
Everything.
course we changed camera
How
shots.
can you be in two places at the same time? Can I learn to sing here? Yeah, can we dance?
But of
Anything's
course,
possible in Dreamland.
Yeah,
He's
there we
already
go.
There, back
settled
there.
it. Yeah.
Let's sing and dance.
Oh my god,
Just
is that
look to the
person
rainbow
Zero
sky and
on
the
from the
crescent moon.
84
They
Dune
know where to
movie?
guide me. And let me tell you, I
crescent
end
moon.
up in the most interesting places.
That's
Dream
so
Bunny is
true.
Islamic.
I found you in a shoebox
What?
in my grandfather's closet.
That's a symbol of Islam.
Well,
It's a crescent
as
moon.
Jessica
Oh, okay.
said, it's most difficult to be in two places at the same time. So, on my way to Dreamland,
That's why
I'd
I'm a
rather handle
god.
all your toys. Then when we enter Dreamland, they come alive.
Actually, I don't think this like
I'm also-
That
this
doesn't
saccharine.
explain how
Wow. Who
we're
are
here
you?
and
No.
What can you teach us? The kids all call me Jumping
I can
Jill.
teach you about
Can
Mardi
teach me to
Gras.
sing? I really want to sing.
my name is
I'll teach you
Jumping
It's singing
Dancing
the whole
Jill.
time.
Share with all
Can
your
you teach
friends.
me to sing?
And listen.
No.
I'm a jumping, dancing toy. God,
Oh,
that clown has not moved.
He has not.
He's really showing off.
You
See, I
really
would not
should have mic'd her
everyone
directly.
standing-
Like that would make this.
I would also not have everyone just standing back there. Put some motion on the stage or get off.
Someone had a vision.
They're all the toys on the shelf, right? So they just sit there when
Yeah.
you're not playing with them.
This is what the toys are like. But they're not on the shelf right now. They're in Dreamland.
Is it just like the parents were like, we need to see our kids on stage?
Dream Bunny, I just
Because again, it feels like school
Can
performance.
the other toys sing? Will they come alive too?
Just
Oh,
watch
please no.
and listen.
Can that
No,
clown
just that
sing?
one.
No.
Sorry, kid.
It's
Wait. This has either not enough Christmas or way too much Christmas.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
This is the
Oh.
Die Hard of children's videos.
They were still outside when they mentioned that toys when you open them on Christmas morning are fun. Also, that's not the
I was
outer
about to say,
rainbow.
the rainbow's messed up.
Wowee.
There's too much yellow in that rainbow.
They're the furry. Oh my god. We both saw that wide shot of the rainbow and had the same brain moment of, hang on, that's not the order of a rainbow.
Can they dance?
But of course.
Of course they
We
can.
should. Mimes
That's
don't
not a
dance.
dance.
Well, this one does.
That mime has been sitting there waiting to do this the whole time. Like, this is your moment, dude. Don't mess it up.
You got a kid behind is like he's agape with wonder.
Let's get mouth open.
Am I doing
Oh,
it?
oh yeah!
They clearly told that kid pretend you're amazed.
They don't know the lyrics. Maybe they don't know the lyrics. At least paint the floor to look like
Dream
Paint some
Bunny,
fake
they're
clouds on it.
awesome. I just wish I could remember the words to the lullaby that Jumping Jill taught us. Me too.
Remember, just start
You
singing.
wanna do another
the words
take?
will
No,
come.
we don't have time.
Just start singing anything.
I can. I don't like that they touch their throats. Like something's taking control of me. That was a good thing about Schmigadoon. They didn't make it feel like the human characters were being forced into things. So they willingly. No, Oh,
stop!
God.
I don't like it. Dream Bunny's physical movements are too awkward.
A little
The
bit,
whole
yeah.
thing's
Like,
Oh,
commit to
yeah, you're
the
not-
animation
The
a bit more.
script is awkward. The moving.
And then an episode of Doctor Who from the 60s.
Dreamland is wonderful. There is
Meh.
so much to see and even more things to do.
There's the stairs.
But here's the real twist.
And
This is the dream world.
It's
That
just
was
so
the
easy.
world.
Children are encouraging each
Pushes
other
the
to
walls
get
down. They're
right
still in
now.
dreamland. Oh my god!
Ah!
Do you think
Please
that
let
we'll
this be
ever
the
forget
finale.
Dreamland? How could we forget the rainbow slide?
Has to be. 3-act structure, right?
Travel at the speed of light. Yeah, how
I
could
don't.
we
Are
forget
these
this?
different kids now?
No,
I
they're the
know,
same
but
kids,
what about
but
the
it's a different
toys?
combination
How
of
can
them.
we remember all the toys? Because they're on my bed at home.
Sorry, did anyone just see the bubble hit the ground and then bounce
I
first?
mean, my sister.
Yeah.
Can bubbles do that?
Of course Bubbles can do
Michael,
that.
did you know he has a dream bunny? Who has a dream bunny? Tony. He has a dream bunny.
What? What?
I am the master of the dream realm. Aloha, fools!
But we don't need toys.
Hi, guys. What's this about
The
not
council will
needing toys?
decide
Hi,
your
everybody.
fate.
Boys. We
Who
don't
said
need
something about
toys.
not eating toys?
Yeah.
Only girls do that.
Well, now, Brandon, I'm a boy. And look at all the
I'm
toys
right
I have.
here, says
It's
Dream
okay
Buddy.
for
Yeah.
girls and
We're-
boys.
Excuse
Cherish
us,
the dream.
we're
Again,
all
that bear in the
right
background. That is.
I-
Silly?
Never. Aren't
Quite
you
a
having lot
choice,
of fun
yes,
with
I
all the
agree.
toys? And
Which
we all
which
know
toy
that
is
fun
this
is good.
young rapper?
You're right.
Is he
Bunny, we love being in Dreamland with all
I
the
want-
toys. But
Look,
Daytimeville is.
These are
boring.
like teenage,
Keanu,
preteen boys.
Daytimeville can be just
At
as
least
much
one
fun
of
as
them has an anime
Just
action,
remember
like an
that all
anime
the things
vinyl
that you
figure.
learned from
I don't like
toys
the
while you've been here.
brown-faced bear.
I've learned so
Yeah, the
much.
brown.
How
Yeah,
can I
Matthew was
forget?
just saying that.
Just think about the song. In our dreams we fly and soar.
Yes. Whenever you think about
Or
the
you
music
can
here in
lead.
Dreamland,
You can
you'll
lead the
always
Fremen
be
to
able
victory
remember.
against House Harkonnen.
Brown is still there.
I know I can do anything.
Hasn't moved.
When I'm
He's
in
like the best
Daytimeville,
mime out of all of
I
them.
feel weird talking about. Well, you know.
Yes, I see.
X.
You want to share
Well,
all
don't
the
worry.
exciting things you've learned here.
You won't remember anything.
But you're a little concerned that your friends won't understand.
Bunny, you know
Nothing.
everything.
Michael, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Dream
Even
Bunny,
in Daytimeville.
can
That's easy for you
airplane
to say.
fuel
Well,
bells?
Oh my
I have a
god.
song
No.
for you. Sing and dance along with
I'm
me
sorry.
That's about what?
about how you can
I
do
was not
anything.
prepared.
You can.
Really?
Yes,
Dream Buddy
you
knows
can do it.
everything, including the conspiracy theory.
I was prepared for Can Dream Buddy see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I was not prepared for Does Dream Buddy know if jet fuel can melt steel beams?
the same song. To be fair, I've replayed this theme song a lot.
These arm
Remember,
movements
kids,
actually
you shouldn't
called
sleep forever.
Coming Dream Buddy into our realm.
Dream Bunny's motto.
Okay, that's what this feels like. This feels like Vacation Bible School.
The kid on the right doesn't know the words.
Yes. Big. What was that?
How many mimes are in this
I think that
dream?
was a train. Okay.
Sorry, it sounded like a house was falling down.
Well, we heard a huge boom.
Making some
Yes,
dreams.
your dreams can come
Thanks,
true in
God.
Dreamland.
I want.
Oh God, now
Your dreams
pressing
come alive.
us.
And do you know why?
Ah!
I'm not an
Okay,
ordinary rabbit,
not read yet.
but let's keep
We heard this one already.
Don't you blab it.
I'm not
Agreed.
convinced you're a rabbit at all.
Here's my habit.
It's like Les Mis. There's a
Why
motif.
don't you come in dreams?
And you hear the
This is
beat.
You're not
exactly
even
like
bouncing in time. Come on.
Get
your shit together, Dream Buddy.
Sing and dance in a day
Crack,
of
crack,
celebration. Wouldn't you join me singing my song?
Nobody was there going, 1, 2,
I'm
3.
Dream
Yeah.
Bunny, ambassador to Dreamland, yes, Dream Bunny. No,
What?
I'm
That's
not
a
The United States has severed all diplomatic
that's
ties
funny.
with Dreamland.
Bunny, come along, let's grab us a hand.
Would the representative from
Come
Dreamtown
and
please step
take you to
forward?
slumber.
Is this what JD Vance thinks we're invading?
Ain't I a wonder?
Man, the tariffs on Dreamland must be
Bunny,
insane.
hop into Dreamland, Dream Bunny, as I hop into
You want to bring those bubbles over the border? They're gonna be 15% on top.
just as you said.
illegal mime population.
Dream bunny, dream pop. Dream bunny's gonna make the bad dreams stop.
It feels miserable to joke about it. Just like this.
Like I said,
no.
it's scary now.
Yeah. It's scary now.
Scary now. Dreaming sweet dreams.
I think this was well done.
You can also commit murder here and it doesn't count.
Is this the Purge?
This is the bad place.
I'm not an ordinary.
Oh my god!
I thought you were done though.
Oh my god, someone died!
Cause making you happy is my habit. So
No relation to Adam West.
Honest God.
in
Pierce Brosnan.
dreamland,
Wait!
Keanu is Max, Tony is Frederick. Everything's a lie.
to any
Oh my god, the toys all have names. Pause it!
in a daily celebration. Wouldn't you join
That
me?
boom operator's never getting a job in this dreamland again.
Ringo Starr!
Ambassador to dreamland, yes,
The best
dream
boys
bunny.
are
You got
Dr.
that.
Wood.
That dude was. Oh no!
Make your dreams sunny. Come along, let's grab us a hand.
Dreams funny. Mary Kay!
Mary Kay Morse.
And take you to
What a name.
slumber.
Matt
Joe DiMaggio.
Ain't I a
Baseball
wonder?
player.
I'm choosing to believe
Oh,
that most
there's
of these
someone
folks are
named
going
Doll
on
on
this
this
stage
movie.
because they don't want to be associated with
Rector's Guild of America.
What?
As I hop into bed.
Extra special thanks. That's
Or
better
when
than
special
a
thanks just isn't enough.
That's where I wanna. That's where I wanna go.
I want to go. Let's go back to the other
Well.
one.
Oh no.
We have a special guest. It's Dream Bunny. Oh, there he is. He's here on the couch with us. Yeah, this is not Dream Bunny.
I don't think that is. No.
This is a different kind of bunny. He's for a different purpose. Anyways, don't look it up. Well, that sucked. Can I just say next?
Ooh. Yeah. No, I'm down for anything to rinse that
of
out.
the wow wow whizzy wobble wobble.
That was better.
At least that had a coherent plot.
It did.
You're right.
It was longer, but it did have a good plot.
Good's a stretch.
Coherent.
Coherent.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Good's a
It had something. There was something to it.
Yes.
This was the same place. That one had a lot of fun green screen.
And Dream Bunny
stuff.
felt like a cult movie.
Yeah.
Like somewhere out there, people are worshiping Dream Bunny.
There was a big lore dump of like, okay, so you have your toys on the shelf, and then you take your toys with you when you go to Dreamville.
Land.
What was it?
Dreamland.
Thank you. And then, but your body is still in Daytimeville, and you can't be in two places at once, which is why he comes and takes the toys with. Like, there was just too much going on. And then they're like, there are bullies at my school. Oh, well, they probably like you and just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
Like, horrible message, by the way.
Terrible. Dream Bunny not only sucks, but he gives bad advice. And he's ugly to look at.
Misogynistic?
Yeah, lightly misogynistic.
What? When did that happen?
And quite frankly, he makes me uncomfortable. Well, that's what that is. That's like a classic old misogyny thing.
Oh,
like,
yeah, they were like,
well, they
Dream
just
Bunny's
like
just
you.
for girls. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
That too, yeah.
And then he's like, the fuck did you say to me? Like, he walked in and was like, who's talking about me?
Anyways,
yeah, anybody else have anything to say about Dream Bunny?
I hope Dream Bunny meets Freddy Krueger. Dream Bunny versus Freddy Krueger.
Was this an attempt to be like a pilot for a series or something?
I think
Or
it
like-
was, yes.
Okay.
I bet
They were
there's-
like, look how cheap our set can be. We can have two sets, Old Woman set and Dreamland set, and it'll be cheap. And each episode will teach a moral story, but look at all these performances we can have.
Okay. So this
I think
is
it-
like Barney-esque framing for things.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
I think Red Letter Media has a term for this, which is like trash bin Barney or something like that. I can't remember.
Bargain bin Barney for the alliteration.
Bargain bin Barney is probably it, yeah.
The YouTuber Tom Scott did a stupid deep dive on Barney the dinosaur and like where it came from and how it just like launched into popularity. And they showed clips of like the pilot episode of Barney, and it doesn't look this bad, but it does look bad.
Oh boy.
Like, to be fair, like they probably had no money to make this, like an improv show in Toronto. Like they were just working what they had with like a black box room that echoed.
Listen, I'm right there, but the problem is that they had way too many kids, and it had a weird atmosphere that wasn't like fun and energetic, or the message was held on for about 2 seconds. It was like one scene that was 2 minutes long, and he was like, "They just like you." Anyways, moving on. Back to lore dumping.
Can we
about
sing? Of course you can sing.
Yeah,
exactly. I told you 6 times you can sing here.
Yeah. Anyways,
you've been
Dream Buddy was bad. What do we have next on the docket? What's next in the reel?
Or did Tubbs have anything to say?
I hope not.
No, he does not.
Don't move on.
Yeah. So, Tubbs is like, no, I don't care. Tubbs walked out.
Tubbs will have something to say in a couple minutes. Yeah. But I believe what
this is Sea Dreams,
next is Sea Dreams, yes. So this was a 3D film from 1978. It was screened at Marineland and Knott's Berry Farm. I don't have the name. I don't have the name director, but the director. We have seen the director's work before. About 4 years later, he directed a little film called Magic Journeys.
No, not this again. What?
Oh, don't mind me. I'll just be bolting the door so Ben can't leave.
Oh, don't stop! No! I'm getting out of here.
I'll just be bolting the door so Ben can't leave.
Okay, bye, Tubbs.
He's torturing you by saying it again.
No, stop, please. I don't want to go.
Just an ordinary
partying as they take over. All right, give it to me, baby. Give me a
Everything's right off the bat.
Here we go.
I'm in your mind.
I do kind of like this
a
song.
special kind of window on the sea. A magical mirror of time. Taking you on a voyage through the wonders created by time.
Yeah.
Oh, were we supposed to drop acid?
That we were. Oh yeah, listen to that funky cat.
Whoa! Oh, there we go. Shoot this guy.
Well, I need a closer look. He's a little too low res.
No, he's gonna throw that frisbee.
Whoa! Oh, how come she's not in slow motion?
But she gets a close up. Oh, come on. Hey, I want to.
Don't hit the camera. Don't hit the camera. Don't hit the camera.
I bet they got one.
The $6 million frisbee. We can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Oh.
You tease. Wait, what?
Oh, Susilly Goosey made time stop.
Come here.
No, the dream must be warned me of this.
Guy who had a bunch of children Brady.
No, he's just got long hair.
And he's a jellyfish now? What?
That was the transition. That was their soaring over California transition.
The jellyfish is like
Sorry, soaring around the world. Soaring over California.
From the most primitive pulse of life.
This is the dream episode. It's snoring over
through the
California.
Shapes and forms of the web that binds all living things.
Force.
The sea surrounds us, penetrates us. It holds the galaxy together.
They're little flappy arms.
Sea pancake.
What the fuck is that?
Happy dragon.
No wings.
Oh, hi there, guys.
He's got a big mustache.
He sure does.
That's a mollusk.
Hey, this is Bee Dreams, not Sky Dreams. Get out of here.
I believe they're skulls.
Yeah. I'll let that.
Okay, now butterflies don't have an excuse.
That's not even sea related.
Yeah. That's the thing. Butterflies migrate, not over the sea.
Anemone.
You can do it. There you go.
Anemia.
That one's not.
That's not. Hey. This is bullshit. You can't do this.
And an enemy by any other name would.
If you're gonna
That's not a C.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing C about that. That's a rose. That's the C.
That's the C.
I think that might be a lion thing.
How do we have more to say about
I've
this?
got a very weird lead.
Because we actually. Well, here's the thing. Magic Journeys doesn't mean anything. You can just be like, oh, you mean
Dream Bunny didn't mean anything either.
Yeah.
Dinner.
Lobster, yes.
Mollusk.
No, crustacean. Oh, he's cool.
The chillest seahorse in the ocean. Try to imagine, just for a moment, a really chill seahorse.
Male seahorses are the ones.
Man, live action Finding Nemo's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good joke. Live action Finding Nemo, and it's just a tank. It's just live aquarium footage.
Yeah, that's.
Why did we get all messed up in the audio?
The audio, man.
Oh no!
Oh God! Jaws
70s. This happened.
He's going to eat the camera.
Come here. I love that video.
Oh, that was glad that's over.
That was it.
That's it.
You're gonna come back? For sure?
Nope, he's back. Oh God, I thought it was over.
For thousands of years, man peopled the sea with his fears and his fantasies.
What?
What? Something about the Mayan.
What did he say?
I couldn't hear him.
Sure, just a very pleasant ski documentary, and of course this guy's got to throw in some math.
An alien world
That was.
with soundless shapes of buried time.
This is their mixing, not mine.
The harp is too loud. I can't hear it.
Yeah.
I can't hear the fish, man.
Good shipwreck.
Man had mastered only the surface of the sea, using it for pleasure and profit in its many changing moves.
There's a spot in the ocean where
We're filming Captain Ron. Gee, pretty.
Oh, it's gonna poke me in the face.
They're wearing stereotypical sailor shoes.
We saw a band from like a Walt Disney World.
Black hole sun. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, man! I like just heard that song for the first time. I couldn't find anything.
Hey, shirtless man.
He's very
A sailor
sunburned.
too. Yeah, he's very sunburned. Yo ho, yo ho.
Hey, don't call him that.
And it rained and rained and rained. The deluge.
Now we're on.
Wait, are we in the Norway Pavilion now?
Tyler just made that joke. We didn't make it loud enough.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you over the thunder.
Is our mic? Is our mic not loud?
It's on.
Oh, it's not very loud. That should be better. I love how we saw lightning and went Norway Pavilion.
Tyler looking at a storm. Great Norway Pavilion reference.
Hey guys, the oars work better if they have paddles on them.
Ah!
I think they're
Oh,
15
no!
Oh no!
We're gonna get harpooned!
That man just forked us.
Oh, we're going trawling.
Yeah, those are reverse nets.
That's
Use them to catch birds.
Boat in the ocean, or your free movie.
What? Oh.
Run over and get caught in the face.
There it is.
Please.
Yeah. Hate to see it.
Butts. Did he lose the others one? Like, where?
And one more slow motion shot.
Now, men can enter the sea almost as sea creatures.
I think you mean men and women. Jesus Christ.
Dream Bunny walks in. Well, I'm a
different-
guy, and I can enter the sea at any point.
Women
Don't you mean sorcery?
Women were already in the sea because mermaid.
Oh, sure.
Women didn't need to go into the ocean.
Man, Dream Bunny messed me up. I'm just accepting that as like reasonable logic at this point. Like that.
Is that going to shoot?
Oh no, they're gonna harpoon the
Shot
fish.
from the movie
No,
Alligator.
it's me.
Every animal and shape has been molded by
Look at
time
his snoot.
for survival.
Whoa.
Cool. Sawfish shark.
Yep.
Yeah,
Awesome.
but it's got the wrong blade, man. You're gonna need a 1/4 inch on that.
That's not a knife. That's
That's a big
fish.
flap.
Like,
Don't give him
fish,
dramatic noise. He's cuddly.
Tom
now
dropped
it
a
did-
magic wand into a pool full of.
I did, yes. I got
Why
it
did
back.
you have a
and then-
magic
Are
wand with
eating
you?
machines,
You know,
designed to put
Well,
their
just
head
digit-
and mouth into position for capturing their food.
Am I food?
Hey.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually a food critic fish.
That's an angler of some kind.
oh my god!
Look how ugly he is.
I think I ate that at
Maybe a rock.
the Jungle Cruise restaurant.
This does look like rockfish a little bit, yeah.
So cool.
No,
It's gonna land on the floor and start tap
seahorse.
dancing.
Looking like a
No,
I
human
love
no,
it
the
when
chill
animals-
seahorse.
quietly
Tails on it.
and waits rock-like for its prey to
Oh, maybe it's a frogfish.
Why'd the audio get all garbled?
I have no idea.
Just because we're underwater
Because
now.
the 70s?
Whoa! It does look like a rock. That's wicked. Oh,
But
it's
it wasn't a rock. It was a rock. No, it's not.
So long, Gil.
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Wowee.
Got him!
Nature, you scary!
The barracuda
Oh.
strikes in an unseen flash.
Really?
I saw
Hey, that's flying fish. I know what that one is. Fine.
The
Are
dragonfish
they all
stalks in silent
Yes.
beauty.
Well, there's spines
This is
that
the scariest 3D movie I've ever seen.
Hey, you're supposed to be in stealth, not obvious mode.
it looks like a drifting piece of seaweed to them.
This is the scariest 3D movie I've seen. And I've seen Haunted House 3D.
Oh, hell yeah. The best animal ever, an octopus. Man, this movie's great.
Is octopus or squid?
That's an octopus. Squid, the squid would have a pointy mantle.
Ah,
This isn't trippy enough to be a guy.
Magic fairy.
Yeah.
The ocean's trippy enough, man.
The octopus's favorite
hey,
food
Maryland
is
representation.
Who's sprinkling Old Bay on me?
Oh,
What an idiot!
This is a dumb question. Could a crab walk over?
Yes, I think so. They're just
Crab-
slow.
What was it?
Can a crab walk forward if it wanted to? I think the scuttling side to side is just faster.
Yeah, it is significantly. I think it can, but I've never really seen it much.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my
It's doing
god,
a little bit
crab,
here.
get out of there!
Yeah.
There's a giant. Oh, what a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is horrible!
Caught tight in its tentacles, the crab
And
soon
I
succumbs.
remind you, this played in 2 theme parks.
Eel, whale.
When there's a bite on your thigh, and you see a big yellow eye, that's the more.
Though many sea animals
That'd be
look
the best
like land animals,
Probably.
their motions and mechanisms are vastly different.
Hey, what are you doing?
This eel is dead inside.
I hate him.
Though it looks much like a snake.
What?
That's not in the ocean. That's a diamondback.
I've been on that roller coaster. I forget what park is it. Busch Gardens, I want to say.
But the strike of an eel in water cannot match the strike of a snake in air.
Why would you do that?
Right.
To get the shot.
Now the eel's gonna eat that octopus.
Oh my God,
Hey,
Benjamin!
hey, can I have some?
Hey, that crab was mine.
Hey, I want some.
I thought this was the sample table.
You know, it
Hate
feels
it.
like I'm watching.
Oh,
Nights.
Hate it.
You just place things.
Well, there's no picture on parallel. Oh, they have to make it look
When
weird.
the
Nice.
eel's on your screen
trick,
and it makes you scream, that's amore.
Oh, don't you dare kill a turtle.
I don't know.
I don't think I'm more right.
Don't ever die.
Excuse me,
I
I gotta
turtle.
get to the New York City
Turtle's
store.
gonna save the octopus.
Get toxic
The
waste
sea
dumped
turtle
on me.
is both a land and sea animal,
I'm craving
breathing
pizza.
air, swimming through water, and capable
sorry,
of
are you
walking
land
like
and
his
sea
relatives
world?
on land.
I could be in the sea right now. I just choose not to.
That'd be a good rival theme park. Land World.
Land World. It feels like the Simpsons version of a Disney park.
Look
It's
at how
just Land
beefy its
World.
arms are.
It looks fake. You say that all the time when you look at videos of animals.
On land or sea, every animal is shaped to survive and to bring forth to food in its own unique
That
way.
chonky boy.
Here he come. Here come that boy.
It is Flat Friday.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, these ones are sultry. Look at her blinking eyes. Wouldn't you like this long, slender neck in your life?
Oh, sure. Laugh at me, why don't you?
Are
we in a petting zoo now?
Apparently. Please
Like
don't
it.
spit on the camera. Whatever you do, please.
These aren't sea animals.
No, but they drink water.
Oh.
Oh, Tom, there's those.
The questing beast.
Yeah,
The questing beast was a creature described in medieval times. It was a hideous creature that had the long neck and head of a snake, but the legs and of a horse, and great horns upon its head. It was a giraffe.
Okay, does this look like a golf course though?
Quit.
Like what? What? Why?
Billionaire.
Somehow, like, a circus train derailed, and the director was like,
I
I
think
gotta
you're
get
right.
footage.
Meanwhile, back at the ocean.
That's definitely not the ocean.
do the hustle.
Dolphin!
This dolphin tried to kill
Dolphin punch!
Oh!
Man alone can enter many new mediums and share the thrills of animal life.
Hold up. You saying that doing
Man, I made my $6 million man joke too early,
doing
didn't
a
I?
high jump is the equivalent of being a dolphin?
and throwing yourself into the air. So long and thanks for all the things. So sad that it come to this. We love the pregnant women and you.
Oh, I thought it was going to miss.
And now this dolphin shall run for a touchdown.
That'll be a first.
I want to see a man do that. That's not the same thing.
Okay, I want to see him into it. Well, not that.
That doesn't count. That's cheating.
It was the 60s and or 70s, baby.
Whoa, Soren! Yeah.
Soaring over California.
I would love to do this.
This is Dollar Store Fly Me to the Moon.
Great.
Yes!
Is that the end of the song?
No, we're just cheering in the middle of it.
Live. Apparently this is a live version.
Yeah, there was like an audience cheering.
Yeah.
Are they just like flying over people's houses?
It looks like it. Hopefully they got permission.
Yeah, that looks like
I'm not a daredevil. I'm just a garden variety pervert.
Maybe it's just like the camera stabilized the frame.
Yeah.
Fly away with me to another
Yes. Oh.
Fly away. Come fly away. Come fly away. Come fly away with me.
Yay.
Oh, there's
pancakes.
You know what? That phrase of taking wing shaped fins, I will allow that.
But these people, oh, they're on a
What?
roller coaster.
Alright, you lost me.
And now to remind you where you
They lost
are.
me, and they lost me immediately.
This could have been you, but instead you chose to watch this.
Man, epic universe.
That's the same song.
Oh yeah.
Reused footage.
Again, I remind you, sea dreams.
Yeah.
That's my dream.
Seagulls.
The birds, too.
The magical mirror of time.
How is that anything to do with time? I thought the whole thing was, hey, you know, sea creatures aren't that different from us.
You could have had the smallest thing about like the shark has not changed in 400 million years or whatever it is. And then or something like the ocean is where life started, blah blah blah. But you just did a lot of this, like jazzy riffs with a bunch of footage of fish.
I mean, to be fair, that is kind of the Living Seas pre-show, so we did get it eventually.
I guess that in 1978,
People don't know what the ocean is like.
people just wanted to
I never
walk.
thought about that.
Yeah, 3D was like, wow, this is freaking new shit. Let's sit in an air-conditioned theater. Like, it didn't need to hold your attention so much.
Yeah.
People had never seen shit like this before in 1970. Stock footage? What's that?
See, like,
Hey, you
unlike
on
Magic
YouTube?
Journeys, I can just sit here and vibe with fish for a while. Like, this is fun.
Yeah. Look at aquarium screen.
Oh no, here comes the ball!
No!
Don't laugh
And
at
once
me.
again, the Dolphins dropped the past.
Oh,
Hey,
reception!
it's Frisbee!
Oh, of course he threw it back. Oh.
Hey! Oh, are we coming full circle? Is
about to
this the end of the video?
Wouldn't it be great if he missed it?
It would be so good.
Would that be the great ending?
Hey!
Murray Lerner.
Fall on his face?
Oh no, his bathing suit fell off.
He's yeeting it into the sun! Nope, the Dolphin's gonna catch it.
Filmed in space vision.
Space vision.
I like the screen cap.
Greenland,
Greenland,
Florida.
And by I'm sorry, what is that, MILF Productions?
Well, where do you think they got the soundtrack from?
Oh.
We're saying the names aloud, just in case they might be. Oh, Judith Lerner, his wife.
Freak
Women of
Parade.
Ireland.
John Denver!
Freak
Why
Parade!
always
Freak
Denver?
Those
But Yellow Submarine?
Sea of Holes.
Oh my gosh! Sea of Holes for Yellow Submarine. Yeah, wild. Sorry, the track
You brought him on the frame, yay!
I almost jumped out of the movie.
Wow.
Not bad, Sea Dreams. Not bad.
No, yeah, you know what? I'm in a much better mood than I was when Dream Buddy started and ended.
Like I could sit and enjoy that for 20 minutes in air conditioning.
I would, I would loop that and I would put like a Grateful Dead album on or something like that.
Or Fish.
Oh no! Oh,
it took me a second, but that was good.
Well, I actually,
I didn't mind that. That was just a really interesting. Oh no! Sorry. I did mind all the death. I could have done without all the death.
Well,
the sea is the home of death.
The sea is a brutal place, and being a fish is a short, miserable life. Your eyes are like this. And you don't have.
Haven't you seen Pirates of the Caribbean? They're all dead at the beginning.
What?
What part? The ride, Pirates of the Caribbean. You go past.
Oh, the ride. Okay.
We were thinking of the movie.
Oh, yeah, they were at the movie.
They were dead in the movie, technically, or trapped between.
So where do they show that show at Knott's, the shoplifter jail?
Oh, that'd be great. If you go to shoplifter jail, you have to watch all the defunct videos that they have.
Yeah, but people would do that on purpose. We're here.
That's true.
That is
like
true.
We would just do an entire episode of us going there, getting like put in shoplifter jail, and then just streaming from the cell.
Well, you're still charged with shoplifting, so
we don't do that. We make up a reason why we're watching stuff anymore. It's too much.
What are you talking about? We're transmitting back through time. That's why we have CRT monitors.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. What's our loss?
Should we take a break?
Oh, should we take a break?
Yeah, we've got two more coming up after this.
Oh, two more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's take a break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey everyone.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
The time is now 9:15. Do you know where your children are?
I have children? Oh,
The elevator!
I just forget about the one night.
Was that really a thing that played on TV?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
It is 8 p.m. Where are
Still
your
does.
children?
Where it's 10 p.m. Where
Oh,
is
it
it? Where
does?
do you know where your children are?
It still does?
Children are still out after 10 p.m.
At least on one station in New York. It's kind
cool.
of been a tradition.
Like a local New York station.
I genuinely always wonder with that. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, promoting, like, making sure you know where your kids are and stuff like that. But how many times do people, like, see that come on TV and just go, oh, shit!
Actually, I'm so drunk right now. I don't know where my kid is.
I mean, The
Do you
Simpsons
know?
went after
No.
it, I think.
Like, just
Do you,
call,
it's-
like...
do you know where your children are? For the last time? No!
It's like every
we
night,
have-
like, some 40-year-old just gets a call from their elderly parent, and it's just like, Mom, I'm at home. I'm at home every night. I'm at home taking care of my kids. You don't need to call me just because the TV asked.
I'm an adult! My lizard.
Oh, so I didn't ask.
Yes, I was going to say.
Which do we think is more disturbing? Magic Journeys or Sea Dreams?
Oh, God.
I have a definitive
Magic
answer.
Journeys.
Yeah. Uh-huh, it is.
Magic Journeys
is
was
a bad trip.
trickier.
But we don't see any actual murder.
Well, yeah, but, like...
It's not murder if it's done by animals.
Most of
That's
the murder was things that I've eaten. So, like, that's fine with me.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's the circle of life
Yep.
for those animals.
Yep.
We don't need to kill people for food.
Yeah.
We do that for fun.
We do that because the witch told us to.
Well,
so what are we watching next, guys?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be VHS without something from the Disney.
I don't like the sound of
Yeah.
that. Golden Dreams. That sounds like too much. That sounds too much like a fetish.com video.
Yeah, this
Wow.
definitely
I mean,
sounds like
Golden
an alleged
Dreams-
video from the president's backstory.
Yep. Yeah. Backstory.
Golden-
That's a good way of
Is this
putting
the part where I say that Golden Dreams was actually the name of a TV show?
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know that.
A Saved by the Bell knockoff about
Okay.
kids living in teenagers in California who start a
Poor
band, but they also have to navigate high school while also being like professional musicians. And the band was called
like
Dreamers.
the Jonas
that's like-
Brothers or every
like-
other Disney Channel
about to
movie
say,
series?
that is the show
that-
Jonas.
A pre-Disney
But you know,
Channel
more
show.
issue based.
Oh.
More issue
Okay.
based.
So you guys know more about California Adventure than I do, probably.
I believe
this was a park opening thing.
Yes,
I
this
believe
was
so.
an opening day attraction at California Adventure. It ran until I don't remember how long it ran till,
It was
but I know it,
relatively late because this got replaced by Voyage of the Little Mermaid, if I'm not mistaken.
yes. It was. I saw
Wow.
it my very first time I went to California Adventure, so I did see it towards the end of its life.
Yeah.
It stars Whoopi Goldberg as Khalifa, the Queen of California, and it's
Okay.
all about the story of the Golden State. Hence why it's called Golden Dreams.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I want to see the production music by Bruce Broughton, of course.
Yeah. The ending is a little
written by Tom Fitzgerald.
Who?
He was a very well-known Disney executive.
Yeah.
For Imagineering.
Imagineer executive was in Horizons, which he will let you know about anytime you mention it.
The director of this did a lot of like documentary stuff. That checks out.
Okay.
She's
Well-
from like Poland. That's weird that they got her to direct a movie about California.
Well, that would be a documentary, though.
This the only other thing
It is
I know
not a
about-
documentary.
Hmm.
It is a
The only other thing I
docudrama.
know- There early on in the movie, there is a little girl in a car who looks sad.
Okay.
They needed somebody to look sad, and the little girl that they hired was not looking sad enough. So they saw a sad-looking girl over there, and they went, "She looks actually sad. Get her in." And that was Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly. That was one of the first roles she did, and she was looking sad because her mom is a fucking psychopath. Go read Jeanette McCurdy's book. I'm glad my mom died. Anyways, yep, that's the name of the book.
We're just pouring ourselves out, aren't we?
We are.
I just think it's worth. That's
Tubbs,
what do you want,
Save-
Tubbs?
Save us.
Take us
Bring
away
us
from
back
Jeanette
on topic.
McCurdy's
Save us,
abusive mother.
Tubbs.
Of course, we couldn't do an episode without something from the Disney parks.
Yeah.
That would be like having Hollywood Studios without Muppet Vision. Oh, sorry about that.
Now I'm sad.
Wait, why are you apologizing, Tubbs? Did you have something to do with that? Tubbs!
Tubbs went like this on our computer. He wasn't allowed to.
All I know is I want revenge. I want to go to Destination D and get my revenge.
Haven't you seen it enough?
Well, all we have is
Never.
Golden Dreams to watch. So
Never
let's go to
enough.
Golden Dreams.
Oh, hey!
To the movie.
Before we break up.
I don't agree with it either. I think Muppet should stay there. It's just whatever people are like, oh, this movie's getting removed. So these were physical things in the theater, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody's just recreated this.
I was gonna say, is this a pro shot or a?
I believe it is.
I think somebody has ripped the entire movie.
I think this is like an Imagineering model.
Ah,
Can I make
Oh, hate that.
that's uncanny.
You don't have a clue who I am, do you?
My
Whoopi
name's
Goldberg.
California,
Whoopi Goldberg.
As in California.
Oh, why voice so
You see,
far
a
right?
long, long time ago, the Spanish writer dreamed of a land dripping with gold, with a ruler more beautiful, more exciting, and more fun than all the
More
rest.
Disney, more family.
True.
Then why do you
True
live
fact.
in New York?
There were certainly many legends of gold cities. There were supposedly 7 gold cities within
You know,
Mesoamerica.
I'm the spirit of this old place. So I can go around and push folks to go after their dreams.
When the
Pick 'em
tombstones
up a
creep
little
and the
if they
wind
lose the
skate.
faith.
Yeah.
But you know something? The dream has always been here.
If somebody
It's the
recreated
land
this,
that I've heard of, I'm longing to see.
For more than 13,000 years, people have been living in California.
hey, show us,
And for all
guys.
that time, these original Californians lived a good life. More than 100 different cultures, each with their own dreams, and each with their own stories.
They're
And
all
each with their
dead.
own rope.
Isiwil, sa tayapiyeyu, makahuhaw, nope, equilamu.
So what's this movie about? The takeover of California by Americans.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, take care of the earth, and it just sends out future sight of the Pacific Coast Highway.
California.
Whoa, good transition.
They were on a
There we go.
mission.
Yep. There
That
it
was
is.
great. That was
Yeah.
real
From San
filmmaking.
Diego to San Francisco. They brought a new way of life, not to mention the
Tubbs?
diseases.
Tubbs
that
was
nearly
there.
wiped
Did
out
you
the
see?
native people.
Eh.
But this dream was on shaky ground right from the start.
Any goat is important.
Wait, was that a Wilhelm?
Yeah, stop praying and get out of the way of that rock!
Padre, perhaps a few words. The people look a little shook up.
Oh my God, Guinan showed up.
You know what?
She is immortal.
Por la mayor gloria de Dios y el servicio al rey que debemos cobrar fuerzas para continuar. Adelante.
This is one of the
She's
weirdest
darker
versions of
than
Robin
us.
Hood I've ever seen.
I'm quoting.
California became
That's
part
what
of
that
the
they would have
United
said that back
States.
then.
But the Spanish-speaking settlers left behind a living legacy of rich traditions. And speaking of rich, a new color was about to surface.
So did the Spanish
One
kill
that would
all the
change
natives?
things around here forever.
Yes and no.
My dearest
The
wife,
Spanish.
it is
The
astonishing.
Spanish were
how
certainly
long
brutal
coming
to the indigenous
California.
peoples of
The hills
Central
are
and South
crowded with
America.
miners and
But
prospectors, and
what killed
we hear
the indigenous
reports
people was
everywhere.
mostly smallpox.
Oh,
I have been on
However, this would later be weaponized,
Or rather by being
and it would become a more
selecting
deliberate
poor
spreading of
spot for
smallpox
Yeah, by the Hudson Bay
it has
Company.
proved
Those
worth
blankets.
by the Hudson Bay Company. Correct,
Seriously?
yes.
As more and more
Well, I don't.
people
I don't know if
less
it
and
was
less
specifically
for
the Hudson Bay Company doing it.
and
I wouldn't be
remain determined
surprised.
to have my
But
share of the rock.
Oh, that burger
certainly the
looks
Hudson
great.
Bay Company made blankets.
There be gold in there, the hills.
It seems that California is nature's great lottery. But all I see here are losers.
Shut up, woman!
Ladies and gentlemen, the first insult comic.
Yeah.
William,
Yes.
what's that shiny thing?
What's that shiny?
Yeah, she's definitely Guinan.
Microplastics.
She's jumping in and out.
She's jumping in and out, and she appears to have like time travel powers. This is Guinan before she settled down. You remember when in the first episode with Q? Q shows up, and then maybe not the first episode with Q, but Q and Guinan meet, and Guinan raises her hands like she's ready to fight him, and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
Most didn't. But even after the gold rush, the people kept coming. They were after a different dream.
Is this going to end with a Disney theme park?
More than 15,000
Maybe.
Chinese laborers risked their lives to lay the tracks to California's future.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Same in Canada.
男人應該強國玉組。
最好係糖皮之骨，實骨之路。
Are they blowing up the... Yeah.
Yeah. This was the most dangerous work, with blowing towns up.
喂，大哥快啲！快啲啦！
Get out of there!
Oh my God. Are we going to see death?
You thought you were done seeing death for the day.
Oh, they turned black and white. It's okay.
Implied death.
Wasted.
Oh no!
Thousands died. But the hard work of the railroad builders would never be forgotten.
Yeah, it actually kind
I'm sorry. Sorry, Whoopi.
Like, have you seen the state of Amtrak right now? Like, it's garbage.
And when the railroad companies
Why even
slashed
build it
ticket
into a
prices
mountain
from
like that?
$100 to $1, more than 1 million dream seekers made tracks for the Golden State.
Got Buffalo on the way over.
Hey, there's a
I don't know if
monument
that's
fly.
California was booming. The little desert town known as Los Angeles needed a lot more water
Back to the
to
Future
keep
took
on
place
growing.
in California, right?
An Irish immigrant came up with a plan.
Hill Valley, California. I'm
could
pretty
be
sure.
found big enough to tackle the job and get the water through. He was right here in our midst. Bill Mulholland was that man.
Of Mulholland Drive, I get it.
Oh,
There's Guinan again.
Pull the lever crunk!
This looks like the beginning of the Zorro movie.
It does, yeah.
Open up the dam.
No water, no water.
Sucks to be you, Mulholland.
Line!
There it is, yep. I knew it, she was gonna use her powers.
I mean, where was that water coming from? Didn't they know that it was...
There it is. Take it.
Is this genuinely just...
She's
Take the water!
California.
Oh, that's right, I forgot, yes.
What? Sorry, what is
Wiz
this part?
Khalifa.
Los
Now,
Angeles,
tapping
I
into
believe.
California's resources is one thing. Protecting
No, like what was that
Quite enough.
reservoir of water they
People
were
are beginning to find out that wilderness is a
Don't know,
necessity, useful not only as
Oh,
fountains
a
of
mirror!
timber and
Is he
irrigation,
gonna
but as fountains of life.
Make this a part of
Thank you,
Yosemite
John
National
Muir,
Park?
for helping to turn Yosemite into a national park so we could all enjoy a little bit of paradise.
Now that rainbow looks correct.
Huh?
But some people
Yes.
want to keep paradise all for themselves.
Oh, okay. They're saying
Around
they
the
like
start
made
of the
it a
20th
place
century,
not to destroy.
the government closed the door on Japanese immigrants. Sure made it hard for the men to start families, but there was a loophole. Their wives could
How
come
much
over.
effort goes into like the
If they
set
had
and
wives.
extras and backgrounds for all these? For just like a short film that's going to be at a
So the
Disney
men
theme
sent
park.
pictures to Japan, and their families made the matches for them. Picture bride matches.
First of all, welcome to the United States of America.
Oh my god.
Put it out. First group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kinyo-san. Passport.
Is she going to be like, nope?
Sometimes the pictures were a little outdated.
Womp womp.
Okay.
The world's first catfish.
Turns out he's a hell of a lover in the stack.
Extra.
Racing
racist.
him. Wow. Whoopi Goldberg says you have to
Rude.
honestly depict racism every time I'm around.
She's going to have a cloth.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
Wow. That literally looks like the Guinan costume she's wearing in that episode where Picard goes back to Mark
I was
Twain
just about to
times.
say this feels like a very weird holodeck simulation.
Yeah.
It's shot very... I mean, it was probably filmed around the same time.
They're doing the heroes thing, which I like, which is everyone speaks in their proper languages.
Yeah.
Visually,
except
like,
for our
filmmaking
guest, who can
is
speak
not-
in a language understood by all.
Yes, correct.
Except the people in the audience who only speak Spanish, in which case get wrecked.
2人で生きるのだ。お前は100まで、わしは99までと言うだろう。な。
Oh, I missed this bit. Today's Good Day Today. I said, Star Trek The Next Generation, Guinan loves a weird hat.
Oh no. She was tragically tricked.
The Great Depression hit America hard, and then came the drought. The farms of the Midwest turned to dust, and
Wow,
farmers
California
and
sounds like it
families
sucks.
headed to California.
I mean, it kind
No,
of
no, they're saying
has.
the Midwest failed and everyone came to California.
Searching
It does when you
for
try to
good
build
life.
cities and stuff. If you live a migratory life,
Oh, there she is.
Captured it with
Oh,
Follow the
so
good
sad.
Thea Lang captured it with photos. Pictures of what the migrants faced
Oh, I remember
when they
that.
came to this land of dreams.
You and your fancy camera, what good's it gonna do? I'm telling you, if people can see a picture of what's going on, they'll do something about it.
Oh, they are all staring at her, just taking pictures.
Yes. Well, these are all very famous. This is recreations of very famous pictures.
A lot of folks turned around and went home, but a lot of folks stayed on, clinging to the dream of better days ahead.
Oh!
Ooh! Whoa!
What a
Nice.
transition. Nicely done.
Millions
Nice.
of
I
Americans
bet you what's going to be
escaped
on
the
that
Depression
screen.
Thanks to the vision of the
They're
Eastern
watching this movie.
European
Oh,
empire.
yay!
Oh, they are!
Who
Whoa, we
brought
talked about them and then they appeared.
and built California's most
That's not
famous
Abbott and
industry.
Costello. That's Laurel and
Oh,
Hardy.
that's Laurel and Hardy. There's Groucho Marx.
That's the Marx Brothers.
Is the stuff of Hollywood screenplays. Well, when I was 22 years old, I didn't have the price of a sandwich. Today, I oversee the most successful dream factory in Hollywood.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
With a new picture starting every week.
Well, there goes Dream Bunny.
Isn't that clear?
MGM.
Yes, and we've got Crawford, Garbo, Garland, Tracy, Rooney, more stars than there are in heaven. You know, this is the
Oh, God, is this
And we're
Louis
abusing
Mayer?
every
walk
single
out
one
the
of them.
door at the end of the day.
Yeah, right.
Who are those fellas? They're Munchkins from The Wizard of Oz. It'll be our most
He did say Garland, and
ever.
they were
Over
really
$2
abusing
million.
her.
Sounds big.
I like how he
That's our
knows
motto
that
at
already.
MGM.
The movie's not
Make it
done
good,
yet, but he
make
knows
it
it's going to
big,
be the most
and give it class.
expensive.
Oh,
I mean, they
there's
probably,
Adrian, who's
like,
designing the costumes
know
for the
that.
Oz picture.
Hello.
So, what have you got here?
Well, this is Dorothy's dress for the picture, and of course, the silver slippers.
Silver's
Welcome
nice,
to
ruby's
the-
better.
Silver is nice, but well, I just thought everything over the rainbow was in Technicolor. You know,
I think that is an
Welcome
exchange
to
that happened.
the Disney MGM Studios.
That did happen. They are silver in the book.
Yes, correct.
But they were doing Technicolor, and they wanted everything to be bright and vibrant, so
Yeah.
they made them red.
America
And
woke up
it serves as a better
from the
metaphor, I think.
nightmare of another world war.
Vaguely reminds
Yeah, never
you
mind the
of-
First World War. We're on to the Second.
Well, the First World War is like a miserable thing about how people will build up armies and just turn on each other. But World War II has a nice, clean, clear narrative to it.
What was that thing on the right?
That's actually a good question. I saw.
You see that little like
Yeah, it
squeeze
was.
story?
Yeah.
Factories and naval shipyards sprang up in California.
Wait, this is the American
Across the
Adventure.
country, women traveled
Yes.
to the Golden State.
Look at this
Good
thing.
jobs, good
We'll
pay,
be back together next
Did
and
we ever
year.
watch?
make a difference.
I don't think we ever watched the American Adventure.
My
No, we
dearest
didn't bother.
husband. Tonight they put
Wait
me
time was
40
too
feet
long.
down in
No,
the
I mean
bottom
here
of
on
the
the
ship
show.
and attacked.
Oh,
I filled the long seams of the
Yeah, they did
cracks
say
in
the wait
ship's
time was
corners
another
with hot
30
glue,
minutes, and they're like,
and then
nope.
brush 'em good.
Yeah,
And then
it's
the
only
welders
once an
come
hour.
along and they
Yeah.
weld it strong to take
Oh,
the
that's
highways and
stupid.
deep waters.
how long is it?
It's a long show.
thinking
It's
I
like
say
25
But I
minutes.
am
though.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense to only do it once an hour.
The,
But
and the
it's
reset
really
is
good.
Yeah.
Don't worry. He'll be home soon.
Well, hi, Aaron.
What did you miss?
Nice.
We all will.
We'll catch you up.
Okay,
before
now we
it.
get the montage,
People
right?
who had passed through and people who had worked here settled down.
Oh,
ready
apparently
to
it was
enjoy a bit
Data's
of that
cat.
American
Bob.
dream they had fought so
Oh, hey,
hard
the
to
Barton
keep
movie.
alive.
That was very perfect.
And there we go.
Hey.
And by
Wow,
the
this is the
1960s,
cheapest
darling,
visual
the
montage.
times they were a-changin'.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A Disney version of the
Okay.
acid trip.
I thought that was Magic Journeys.
These people believed in love, and they were wrong.
New group was coming to California. Young people dreaming of a new freedom.
Where's Charles
Freedom of
Manson?
expression.
No.
Something I understand.
Can we go a day without you talking about Manson?
In a few short summers
Manson is the
love,
model
these
of the
young people
21st century
changed the
man.
world.
I don't like
Paved
it
the
any
way
more
for
than you do.
countless others.
Ah, she's floating.
California had never stopped growing, but now it needed a helping hand. Thousands of Mexican farm workers crossed the border to
Oh,
El
it smells like
Norte,
oranges.
working to make
False.
California the
They have skipped. So they skipped the part where California was part of Mexico, and the United States annexed it and then stole it from Mexico.
You should say something.
All of us are
Was
looking
that? I should say.
You should go to Disney and tell
freedom and dignity.
You should
Disney,
You should tell them they're
stop
wrong about
ignoring
this.
the Spanish War,
want them
the
to.
Spanish-American War,
That's our
They're like,
struggle.
the
Woody's not
Mexican-American
even
War.
in the park
People
anymore.
believe in something very strongly.
Man, you were so committed to speaking in your original tongue for
Yeah.
everything, and then we converted here.
Making them happen has always
Are
been
we
the
gonna see a Walt
California
Disney?
way. Soon, a new
Oh, hey,
Rolls
look,
Royce
it's guys
was
who
taking
brought
place
stuff
in
from their
Northern
garage.
California.
It's
People came
Cal
together
Arts,
from
right?
around the world to be right here, standing on the brink of the future.
Steve Jobs.
Well, here it is. The first personal computer.
Yeah.
I like how everyone talks it like just like they're making historical anecdotes.
What are you talking about? We're gonna sell one to everyone on the planet. Dream on, Steve.
Keep dreaming.
And then it's all going to be in their phone.
Ha! It's an apple.
Aaron says,
and then we'll have her bite out of an apple to
Definitely
cook.
Aaron
Make
says,
it
"Where's
look
the
like
little
more of an
orange
asshole.
around?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess when people from all over the planet come together in a beautiful place with endless streams of ideas and energy.
This looks like that episode of
Who
Star
Who are you
Trek. The way it's
talking
here.
to?
That's
He's
California.
talking to us.
Get out of here,
And
kid!
people just keep
Put
coming,
them off the
because the
bench.
dream of a good life
This is
is
my
everyone's dream.
This is my
So
bench.
you
Me?
keep those dreams alive.
Wow, I really thought we'd see
California.
Yep. All
Spread
these
your
actors.
gold.
Hey, Willa Mays.
Wait, is that not in this? I thought this is America. Spread your golden wings.
Yeah, that would have made sense,
Well,
wouldn't
they
it?
did one for
Is
California.
But I thought that was where the song was from. Because it's Golden Dream.
No,
Golden
this-
No.
Wings.
Hey, Harrison.
No.
Sydney Opera.
Hey, Coppola.
Hey!
Hey!
Aaron says, "What's this video?" Because he came in late. This was the history of California for Disney's
Golden
California.
More like the propaganda of California.
Yeah, that's what.
If that
What
doesn't
were
make
you
sense, well, it's too
expecting,
bad.
Tom?
You're late. You think about that next time.
It'd be great if it showed Mickey Rooney.
Hey, Tam Honks.
Tam Hawk.
Oh, there's the Walt.
There it
Hey,
is.
you knew we had to be here.
Oh my God! What,
Whoa!
Don't do all this following Walt Disney.
Captain Hidden Birmingham.
The screen is red, showing how this is
California
bad.
Fires.
Like how they. I mean,
This is
to
a
be fair,
horror.
at least they're including it and they're not like whitewashing it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna mention that whole neighborhood of Mexicans they like bulldozed in LA? Oh, that's confusing.
Was this like was this a normal movie screen or was it like a big wide, like Philharmonic?
I think it was a little wide, but not super wide.
They did a Little Mermaid ride in the same space.
Yeah.
More Sea Dream. Oh, right, now the musicians.
Was the shield in your mouth?
It might have been after that. This is an inspirational act.
Yeah. Wait,
Lion King. You know, the sun.
planes, I guess. Is California like home of the Air Force? Mars Pathfinder land.
I mean, there's a lot of Air Force out in California.
Is this just America?
Oh, there's the Berlin Wall.
What was it?
Oh!
The Berlin Wall? That was just
Because Reagan from California.
I know there's a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Yeah, Nixon and Reagan.
Yeah.
Oh, and now the many Olympics of California.
I don't know why, but my brain went, and we'll be with Tokyo. Like, I don't know what to go with. Yep, women's sport. That guy looked like he was doing a Nazi salute.
They're ice skating on water. That's confusing.
Tanya Harding. I know. Tiger Woods?
I think that was Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
And the
Hate it.
children.
Hate it.
Sure.
Hate
What
the
about
children.
you? You got a dream?
What about?
Then bring it on, because this is the place.
I
As long
don't
as you're
know.
in California, if there's anything you ever need, you just let me know. Oh, you may not always see me, but don't worry. I'll be right by your side. You guys take care, okay?
Just don't creep me out like that in the middle of a park, please.
Why is there two of her?
For the
So she
symmetry, when you
travels with
walk
Sunset.
in.
Yeah, it just looks better.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, it didn't have the. Huh. I guess this didn't include the extra bit.
No,
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, there's an extra bit. They basically it goes away, the lights come up, people start filing out, and then she comes back one last time and they say, excuse me, I think you left your handbag.
That's pretty good.
That's a good bit.
Who
All right.
Who will be right by my side? I don't know if that's a reference to the song or not.
Somehow that was less
Well-
educational than the trippy sea footage, the stock footage of animals.
I mean,
I feel
I don't know about that, but
I learned all right. I learned a little bit about California.
look, it's a Disney-fied version of history.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Look, if you've seen
Fair
it,
enough.
it is the West Coast equivalent of the American adventure, including several of the same story beats.
They will be lauded for acknowledging that it wasn't all wonderful and just
You're right.
stating
You're not
that
wrong.
a bad thing exists at all.
All right.
It was okay.
That's where the bar's at right
I wouldn't.
now.
You know, we've been
Which honestly, the American adventure really doesn't, aside from like Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't
American Adventure? No, it's got the one bit with the natives, right? Of
Yes.
Of him getting
I
incredibly
will fight no
frustrated in the
more
middle of all of this. Of just,
Chief
why
Joseph,
are you ignoring
yeah.
me? Yes.
Well,
Speaking
That's
of
enough
great
America.
Californians who didn't make the montage, Alfred Matthew Yankovic, born in Linwood,
there you
California,
go.
in 1959,
Nice.
has thrilled audiences around the world for decades. And I think 2009, maybe, did an attraction at the California State Fair in Sacramento. I believe that's where they held it. Called Al's Brain, which is a we're once again dipping into the world of 3D to learn about the human brain. So this will probably be the most educational bit of the most educational bit. No, we decided to end on a high note.
Yes.
So this recently resurfaced online, and I said we have to watch this.
All right.
You say
Should I-
resurfaced. I believe surfaced. Like this was
What?
believed to be lost media for a very
let's just
long
dive in.
period of time, wasn't it? So
It might have been.
let's
We'll look
go find it then. Away.
Let's dive in. Let's do it in Weird Al's brain.
Ah!
That genuinely scared me. That genuinely scared me. Yay.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi. Hey there.
Hey everybody, Al
Hi.
here. How you doing?
Okay. I'm doing okay.
Okay, enough chit chat. I know why you're all sitting there.
Whoa.
A state-of-the-art 3D visual extravaganza about the workings of the human brain, right? Well, of course. Why wouldn't you? So sit tight and listen up, because you're going to learn absolutely everything there is to know about the brain.
This should be
I'm
an
going to tell you in
Epcot.
like 9 or 10 minutes. Now,
all right.
I didn't make this movie for just anybody. I mean, I didn't make it for this guy. Or
Everyone
her.
thinks I'm talking to them. But
Or
really,
sit
I'm
with
talking to
me.
you!
No. I made this movie just for you!
Yeah!
Ah!
Aw, that was thoughtful of you.
Oh, watch out! Here comes the title!
Oh, that's the worst font.
That's all they could render.
Oh, he got bigger.
This is Muppet Vision!
Little 3D movie about the
Oh,
brain.
sorry about that, folks.
We're
The
gonna
movie
see the
seems to have
live
been
amazing
sucked up.
and talking about its incredible potential. But first, does anybody have any questions?
I have a question for
You
you,
should watch
Al.
Bill Nye.
Oh, hey there, Timmy.
Yeah.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Line.
Come
How
on,
many
Timmy,
episodes
there's
of
no
Bill Nye
such
can we
thing
watch
as a
before we
stupid
go
question.
crazy?
2.
What does your brain smell like?
Well, we've got one right here!
That's a good question.
I mean, that's a question I never thought about.
We better just go with our
Yeah.
Great.
questions.
Man on the street.
Hey, Al. I was wondering, what's my brain made of?
See?
Neurons.
That's a much better question. Actually,
Neurons are made out of.
Brilliant!
my old friend.
This is the greatest thing we've ever
Billy
watched.
the Brain.
Oh
Come
my
on out here,
god.
Billy.
Being pulled away by security is so funny.
Hey!
Yes.
Billy was 6,
in
so
that
the
case,
union sent me.
Maybe Professor Norman J. Kozlowski could answer that question. Professor?
Thank you, Al.
Oh, this guy
You see,
seems
the brain is made up of special cells called neurons.
Neurons.
Yeah.
These neurons are
No, I just
quite
know what the brain is
fascinating,
made out of.
Actually, because they perform.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, no offense, but you're boring me already.
Neurons serve your
Can't you be like, I don't know.
And neurons
animated or
have a
something?
special fatty coating around them that insulates them
No.
and holds their shape. And so when that fatty tissue starts to break down, that's when that causes
The
problems.
brain is actually made up of special cells
Oh.
called neurons. There are about 100 billion neurons in the human brain.
Is that Billy
100
West?
billion. Well, that's a
I
lot.
believe it.
Just to give you people a little perspective on that number, that means there are more neurons in your brain than there are jelly beans in this jar. Good
Okay.
question. Okay, next.
Hey, Al, how much does your brain weigh?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
That's also a stupid.
Can you give me a hand here?
You're gonna pull his brain out? Yeah!
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
I don't know.
That's
about
really well done.
3 pounds, maybe. About as much as a baby poodle. You know, the funny thing is, they call it gray matter, but it's really kind of pink. And it's squishy, too.
Ew!
By the way, the
Oh,
reason
we
it's so
didn't-
foldy
man,
is
we didn't plug in
that's
the effect.
only way it could fit inside your head. In fact, if you were to unravel the brain,
That's what it's like when you get post-nut clarity.
it would be over
That's Eric where? Tim and Eric.
long.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Was that their whole appearance? How weird.
Hi, Al.
Hi, Fabio.
I was
Fabio.
just wondering, is it true I only use 10% of my brain?
Well, you do.
Yes. It's true that you only use 10% of your brain. Pretty much everybody else uses their entire brain.
You see, the brain has
That's what a
infinite
mean joke
potential.
against Fabio.
Something we like to call plasticity.
I didn't know plastic had an echo.
Plasticity?
The brain is not
This is
hardwired.
like a
It can
Hershey
adapt and
3D
evolve
animation.
into whatever situation it's placed in by making the certain.
Yeah, I think that's Billy West. I think you're right.
What the f-
missed?
Oh.
Oh, that's Billy the
Billy. Hey, Norm. You're late. Yeah, I know, but... Ow! Beat it!
Oh, I hate the animation. He looks like a California raisin.
Anyway, as I was saying, the brain has limitless possibilities. And every time you learn
Well,
something
maybe
new,
not hers.
a new connection
Yeah, that
is
parachute ain't
made
going.
in your brain. So
Look at that old
don't be
lady
afraid
now.
to learn something new.
I swear I
It's
recognize
never
her
too
from
late.
something else.
Say, Al, do you know which organ is bigger on a musician than on most other people?
Their organ.
That's right, the auditory cortex.
I think that is big.
That's because musicians have learned so much through their sense of hearing that they've established many more connections.
Wait, are we having a brain blast?
Wow.
This
So you
should have
mean
been an
I would have a bigger auditory cortex than...
No, I was talking about real musicians.
Rude. Everyone insults each other in this.
Ah.
What would it be like to get a
Wait, who
railroad
is that?
spike through your brain?
Good question. You know, I've often wondered
Yeah,
about that
Ezra
myself.
Pleasington, uncredited.
Come to think of it, something like that actually happened once.
He was in
A
Fight
long time ago.
Huh?
There was this guy named Phineas Gage who had an accident at work, and a long
What a-
metal rod
what a last
actually
name
went
to have
all
for
the
that.
way through his head. And there we have another unexplained mystery of the brain. Turns out the accident didn't kill him, but his co-workers complained that he did become more irritable afterwards.
Oh,
Tom Lennon and Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt is in the background.
My head still kind of hurts.
Oh, again with the rod.
Oh, good. We gave him
Feels
life.
like- this feels like I think you should leave.
You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, is
Are they gonna Three Stooges get hidden
the
or-
rod talking?
I have splinter.
Oh my god, that is. Holy shit! I thought you were
That's
joking,
okay.
but that was actually Pat
Yeah.
Oswalt.
Yes.
Hi, Al. I was wondering if you believe that subliminal messages really work on the brain.
That's a very controversial question. There's been a lot of research over the years. Personally, I think it's just a lot of garbage.
Oh my
Okay, I think we have time for just one more.
This is.
Oh,
what the?
Hey Al, how exactly does the brain work?
Bioelectric signals.
Like the last 20
Wow.
minutes of 2001: A Space Odyssey, we may never fully understand it.
That's behind him is the animation they use in Batman.
Involved subject, but let me just try
Batman
to answer
Forever
this
gonna
as
look
best
in the
as I
brain
can.
machine.
You see,
I know
The brain
exactly.
is divided into two hemispheres. Your left controls your right side and your right controls your left side, and they're both tied together in a neat little package by the totally awesome corpus callosum.
Yes,
You peel
Jack
away the
Black.
meninges layer, wipe off that cerebrospinal fluid, and you're looking right at the four lobes of the brain. You know the ones I'm talking about. Say it with me now. And each one's got a very special job. Yeah, each one knows exactly what to do. As you're watching my disembodied head, your ribosome are sending that stimuli to your thalamus, which routes it to your occipital lobe. Which
This
is what
feels like a
processes
song from
visual
Phineas
information. As you're listening to these words right here, the vibrations of the cilia down in your ears are sending those impulses along to your
Cilia in our
temporal
ears?
lobe.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
the
know
term.
Now you're probably thinking, Al, how can these different parts of
Ah.
the brain communicate with each other? Well, to answer that
This is the
question, I'm
greatest
gonna
thing
have
we've
to
ever
break
watched.
it down to a microscopic level. This is a neuron, a funky neuron. You got your axon on the one side, you
It
got
is
your
criminal
dendrites
if
on the
this doesn't, like, exist
other.
with
See the
full
dendrites
memory.
receive a signal from another neuron, which
Because this is more entertaining than half the shit we ever watched.
creating a nerve impulse which travels down a long, long mile-encoded strand, where it hits neurotransmitter molecules in the vesicle of the axon terminal.
I saw this in Body
And
Wars.
those neurotransmitters
This is very
a
Body
millionth of an
Wars, yeah.
inch across the synaptic gap and smash into the receptors of the dendrites of another neuron, connecting neuron to neuron to neuron to neuron all across your entire brain. The more you use your brain, the more connections you're gonna make.
This is amazing.
And the smarter
It's so well done.
Like, I'm not super absorbing the information because there's a lot being thrown at me. Yeah, but it's very entertaining.
So I guess the point of all this is the brain.
I hate sauerkraut.
Organs. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, always, always, always wear a helmet.
Fair.
That's all I'm really trying to say here. Okay, well,
Weird Al takes on the NFL.
I hate sauerkraut!
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye!
Come on, Weird Al.
That was amazing. That truly was the greatest thing we've ever watched.
That was great.
Channel.
That was pretty good.
That was like 11 minutes.
Weird Al's always good.
It was funny. It was genuinely funny. Fabio being like, "Do we have these 10% of our brains?" Yes, you do. Anyways, moving along. Like, he just came in to get roasted.
So many celebrity cameos.
Weird Al.
Oh.
Bob Bancroft was that. Fabio, Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric also
Thomas
showed a great
Lennon,
job.
Paul McCartney, Patton Oswalt. Billy West was the voice of the owl and the brain. That wow, that was amazing.
What a fun
That
what
brain
a
needed
fun
Richard
educational.
Yeah,
that felt
would've
like
been
a
good.
Richard Kind brain.
Yeah. This is what happens when you get talented people to have a decent script and keep it to a short enough period of time that it doesn't.
So you're
feel
saying
dragged
something
out.
can be educational and entertaining?
Yeah, they can make a word for that.
Maybe
But, like,
put that
he had
in a certain vacant pavilion at Epcot.
No, because that's not what that park is about anymore. Like, that's the problem. Is like you could just hire Weird Al and be like, "Hey, Weird Al, make an entertaining 3D movie." He wrote that, by the way. Weird Al wrote and directed this whole thing.
Good for
like,
him.
He came up with it, and you could do that. You could go to you could either go to a bunch of Imagineers. Hi, welcome to Ride Rehab, by the way. Or you can go to someone like Weird Al and be like, or I don't know, friggin' Dan Povenmire in Swampy Marsh and be like, "Hey, can you make an 11-minute movie about the human brain for the Imagination Pavilion?" And then just let them do whatever they want because you know that they're going to do a really good job, have standard and practices come in and whatever, and then be like, "Yeah, there you go." And then you have a movie and you put it in that pavilion.
And then you just advertise that, like, you have that be the thing that sells it. It's like, it's not some IP or something like that. It's that these are the people that we put to do this good work. Like, it's... I just watched a video on, I'm blanking on the guy's name, Adam Conover, just put out a video about how, like, the death of the movie star and how capitalism kind of stopped that because we've shifted from it being about the stars and the star power of the actors to the properties and the IPs and all of that. And so that transition kind of killed like the concept of a movie star because it's so much easier to be able to buy and sell IP rather than having to negotiate with actors and pay them fair rates. You got the same thing going in theme parks, and I didn't even really put this together until now, but like we went from like getting Leonard Nimoy to do Alien Encounter to
Leonard Nimoy,
everything's
that
IP.
was George Lucas. George Lucas did Alien Encounter. Leonard Nimoy did Body Wars.
Body Wars.
Oh, my apologies. Okay.
Myth. But still, George Lucas doing
George
Alien
Lucas did that,
Encounter.
right? Which like
Joe Dante did the Tower of Terror pre-show.
We got the entirety of Captain EO is just based on star power. Like that was an entirely original property. It's not just original stuff. It's original stuff with good people behind it that makes the public go, "Oh, that's something I would probably enjoy. I've liked their other work."
I mean, like, even when it's not a known star, like, World of Motion was Ward Kimball's baby, and Ward Kimball was a prolific animator.
Yeah.
Martin Short and the
So
Canada
even, like, if you don't know
they
the-
wrote it to be funny for him as a personality, basically. And then they just took away all personality of the Canada movie. They're like, "Oh yeah, we'll get similar, like, well-known Canadian people."
Well, that's
but
the
they're
thing.
not gonna
You
do
got
it.
good people to do it. Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, and they gave him the most milquetoast script.
Very.
And you don't find out they got him until you get in there. With Martin Short, that was like a selling point. Like this is just. By the way, these are the people we got. They could switch them out at any point in time and not change a thing.
Arguably, we have Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon, but who gives a shit about Jimmy Fallon?
See, I think, the star power is good, but really it comes down to the script. Like, if you're right. If you put good in, you'll get good out. But when your good is, hey, we have this IP, as long as we use it, it'll be good, that's not the case. Like, use responsibly.
Yeah.
All four of these have been a good representation of this script needs to be good.
Even Weird Al could not have improved Dream Bunny. Although I would like to see Dream Bunny as done by Weird Al.
Yeah, it would be amazing, probably.
Sea Dreams is done by Weird Al.
That would also be good.
Like I said about
polka covers.
Sea Dreams was that was made in a time where just the notion of a 3D movie in a theater, it didn't matter what it was. It could be fuck all. And we had that. It was just like, here's some videos of octopi or whatever.
It was in color where it's not distorted by red-blue. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And I mean, we still kind of had that with Magic Journeys. Magic Journeys wasn't about anything. It was just the spectacle of 3D.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what? I don't even remember the thing we watched before. Golden Dreams.
Yeah.
Golden
Dreams.
After, but
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, Golden Dreams, like,
well written.
Yeah, it didn't have like a Disney touch on it. Like, we didn't get a whole segment about Disney.
It did have a boring generic song that sounded vaguely Christian at the end.
Yes.
That's very Disney.
That is that is very Disney.
Yeah.
What's the one for American Adventure? Is that Golden Dream?
That is Gold. Yeah.
Well, America has Golden Dreams. Golden Dreams has Just One Dream. And now California Adventure has Suitcase in a Dream.
Yep.
Illuminations, We Go On does sound vaguely Christian. I think it's just that aspect of like worlds, like
very much so. Yeah.
Well, obviously, the best thing we watched was the Weird Al movie.
The very deliberate ordering of this means that we only kind of went up in quality. Yeah, I mean, there could be some debate with Golden Dreams and Sea Dreams, but not enough that I'm actually like I wouldn't actually fight to move Sea Dreams farther up the list. So I guess that's very telling about it.
I would watch the Weird Al thing again.
There you go.
I would. The Weird Al thing is definitely number one for me, but I feel like Sea Dreams was actually kind of cool. There was it made no sense in some parts, but just
interesting footage and things like that.
Cool, interesting sea critter footage. Like I'm okay to just sit around and look at fish for a little while and sit in the air conditioning and be comfortable with that.
Fair enough.
It's a close tie. I feel like
it doesn't have to be a complex story if it's told well.
Yeah,
there you go. Looks at Dream Bunny.
Like, It's a Small World is not a complicated ride.
Dream Bunny's standing outside of the restaurant in the rain that we've invited all the other all the other 3D movies to. Anyways, with that, what do we want to do? Do we want to plug something?
There's some plugs.
What
are you doing next week, Tom? Tubbs.
Before we go plugging.
Finally, I know how the human brain works. But that still doesn't explain why you all still do this show.
No, that's fair. I also don't know why we do this.
We have nowhere else to go!
Don't come back till you know your place.
Are you going to hold up your fidget gun?
No, I was not. I would never point my gun at Tubbs. How dare you?
Aww.
What was I saying?
What are you doing next week,
next week, I doubt many of our viewers are in Toronto, but next week, my play, Dead Romance, is debuting.
Nice.
It's very exciting. We've been working on it for about 2.5 months, and it's all coming together, and it's very exciting. And if you happen to be in the area, please come up, please see it. Tickets will be cheaper online than they are at the door. So,
or just go to the website and buy a ticket just to
send money put money in my pocket. Yeah, I would also appreciate that.
It's not a big production. Tom is the one making this show,
yes,
entirely with his team.
Yes, correct.
At Bad Crew Theater,
with a budget of no more than $700.
Yes,
actually, I think it was $750 or something like that. But
or you can
not
watch
much money at all.
Nebula, our sponsor for no.
That would be nice.
I'm sure we'll record something.
We will record it, but
we'll riff it on here.
There you go. Oh, that would. Do we have 3 shows of mine recorded? We do.
Yeah,
because we have.
I'm not watching the Scrooge one again.
Okay, fair enough.
It's so much worse than I thought it was.
Yeah,
we watched it for Christmas, and no,
it was not worth it. No. Okay.
My
Tyler's got
Kickstarter
something
literally
exciting.
finished.
Yes, Tyler very much.
Oh
has
yeah.
something here.
What do you got?
My Kickstarter just finished 8 minutes ago. So that book's now getting printed.
Yay!
You can still get a copy now that it's funded. You can use the Kickstarter to pre-order the book. If you don't already know, I'm in the play that goes wrong. Literally, my dream role, and in my dream show. Roll the clip, Steve.
Roll that clip.
Ben. Obviously, we don't have a set yet, but
you have a consistent rehearsal space.
No, we didn't get to. Like I said, Finding Nemo was happening on the stage when we were trying to do it. If you're gonna be in Whitby, Ontario, come see the show the week after.
Our stuff generally relies on you being in the GTA. But...
Yeah, but yeah,
in Grand Theft Auto.
It's not
all that beautiful.
The Greater Toronto area, which is anywhere 100 miles left or right of Toronto.
That is the greater area. My goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a joke. It's real. They were producing the show. I saw the audition. I went. Well, I didn't went. I got sick and I couldn't, so I sent a video instead. And then the director called me and said, "Please be in the show." So that's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to be like so humble.
Nothing exciting on my end.
Yeah, I guess I'm in the show.
Sorry.
Nah,
Matthew,
not me either.
Matthew, were you saying you had something to plug?
No.
I must be
pointing to me.
Oh.
Yes, I was trying to lift up our 2 theatrical dynamos.
Apparently.
Break a leg, you guys.
Well, get there.
Thank
good for y'all.
I've never been poorer right now.
Oh,
anyways.
Break a leg because I already got the arm.
There you go.
Oh, you didn't even talk about it like the whole show.
I mean,
well,
I don't mind talking about it. I just didn't want to do it to elicit sympathy. I just thought the joke was there. But yes, it's been. I know it's been a month since we've done a show, and it has been a hell of a month.
Yep.
Not like maybe a few days after the show, I took a bad fall and I broke my arm. So much so that a cast was not certain to get the set fragments to align, so I had to undergo surgery.
Yikes.
I don't think y'all want to see the scar, but
it does seem to have been healing for you at least, right?
Yeah. I start physical therapy on Monday, but as you can see, I've got the wrist splint because my hand's a bit droopy, so we're trying to get it back to normal.
Oof.
Well,
it's going to be
yes,
it's going to be interesting. But thank you to those who have reached out to me. Thank you, I appreciate it.
We're happy.
I'm going to be okay.
All right, what a note to end the show on.
I'm sorry, y'all.
The next episode will be.
No, we never do.
We never do. We'll figure.
The fun of getting
you want to know when the next
episode
is. You can join us at our Discord. You can go over to screenholetv.com. We got links to all our socials and everything over there. I do have something to plug. It's us.
Yeah,
we'll post our updates in Discord. We'll let you know when we're coming next. Or just follow us on Twitch. You'll get notified when we go live.
If you like long, obscure books, then you can check out my stuff. That's all.
I haven't edited a Hogwarts Legacy play in a while. We recorded for like 14 hours.
Yeah,
I've only gotten through
footage.
like one of them. I'm editing 10-minute chunks
Listen,
to keep it entertaining.
here's the thing. The farther you go on, the less story we'll get, and the more boring wandering around it'll be, so you can cut more out.
Correct. Well, as usual, everyone, have a fantastic night. If you find something stupid you want us to watch, send it to us.
Yes.
Yep.
And go show Al's Brain to people. It's on the Internet Archive now because it's like you can't find it anywhere else. It belongs somewhere for you to watch.
See you, folks.
Links in the chat. Have a good night, everybody.